What is up, car guys and car gals, all things automotive, Andrew here. Today I'm going to a car show and I'm meeting up with my buddy Mike. They call him Mikey Arms, and he has a 2004 Mach 1 Mustang with 410 gears that he's going to take me for a ride in, and I'm going to bring you guys with us. So cut to that clip now. I hope you enjoy, and sorry for the darkness. I'm in my garage. I didn't open the door yet. So cut to that clip now. I hope you enjoy. We are in a, what, 2004 Mach 1, Mikey?
Correct. Oxford White.
Oxford White. What do you have done to it?
X-pipe.
There's a lot more than that. Don't let him fool you. 410 gear ratio, correct?
It has 410s.
That's 410s. Bama tune?
Nah. I know, Obama sucks. There's a reason why those tunes are free, guys. I hope you don't support Obama. This is the first time you're in a 4.64 valve?
Yes, I have a 4.63 valve, so I mean, it's quite a difference. What's the difference between this motor and the one in the Cobra? Educate everybody for me.
In the 0304 Cobra?
Yeah.
Just the motor?
Yeah. What's the difference between this and the Terminator engine?
The compression's different. Different cams. Actually, I'm not even. Now you catch me like crazy. I didn't know he was big. I don't know if it has different cams, but the block in this is aluminum to save weight, where the 0304 Cobra is an iron block, and the it's the same heads. And the Cobra uses manly rods, pistons, all the good stuff that should have been in this car, but
yeah, they don't want to undercut it though. I can understand that, but it's a heck of a motor.
There's a reason why those are selling used for $25, $30. You only can get you can only get 15 for these. There's a reason. And then of course you get your IRS and your supercharger, and you got a T56 instead of a 3650.
If you're gonna go new edge though, this is the way to go if you're not gonna go with the Cobra, because
well, if you're on a budget,
the 2-valve new edges are dogs. Like, come on, they get beat by Camrys. No. What do you have for a clutch, Mikey?
it's just a like a factory replacement Ram clutch. No, nothing. It's not a spec or anything like that.
And what do you have for a short throw shifter?
Well, that you can't cheap out on. I got an MGW. It's
There you go.
Way to go.
And how do you like it? Good. Do they make a Hearst for this car? It's just, they do, right?
I couldn't tell you.
Couldn't tell you.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
I know Steeda makes one. I'm sure Pro 50 and other bullshit companies. I mean, well, Steeda's not a bullshit company, neither was Pro 50, but if you're gonna go for a shifter with these cars, I recommend MGW.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really like, from my side, it looks like third is first, and even where's fifth? That looks like it still even looks like first from here.
You know, it's funny to me. This feels long, but everyone else is like, oh, it's very
That's
short.
Really short compared to mine. Mine is a football field long.
How
many miles are on this car?
90,000.
90,000 miles. And how's it been running for those 90? You're the original owner, right, Mike? No. Second owner? Oh, okay.
Well, the first owner beat the shit out of it, so.
Bryce Rocket had two of them. All right, so this is what it's like sitting in traffic with a Mach 1. How's your left leg?
Can I drop F-bombs on YouTube?
You can. I'm gonna probably bleep them out, but you can drop them.
Like white trash. So what else, Andrew? What else do you want to know?
Well, tell everyone what's under the hood. I know it's a big secret. Tell everybody about your big rebuild.
I replaced the head gaskets.
Is that a known problem in these Mach 1s that you know of?
It's a known problem in pretty much anything I drive.
Okay, fair enough.
No, I don't think it's a no. I know. Well, this car, I know it was with this car's an 04. I know with the 03 4-valve cars, Mach 1 Cobras, you don't get enough coolant circulation in the head to the 7-cylinder. It causes the valve guide to warp or something. So I was getting the it's called the infamous tick noise, valve tick, and I drove the car with that for a couple of years. It doesn't perfect the performance, but once the car gets up to temperature, you start to get like a little bit of like a tapping noise. Especially if you have like a quiet exhaust, you'll probably hear it. This exhaust was, my exhausts are always loud, so it kind of helps.
This is what? You have Mach mufflers?
I had a really nice stainless steel Magna Pack exhaust on with a catted H pipe, and I wanted to go for the typical Mustang sound, so I went with a UPR-X and I went with the Mach flow pads.
Nice.
Which is it's not even a stainless steel. It's, you know, I'll be honest, the MagnaFlow, as far as fitment, is a much better exhaust, and it's probably, you know, it's a deeper exhaust note, especially if you want like that popping. And this is a chambered muffler, so it's gonna sound more like a Flowmaster.
Gotcha.
Which I kind of like that, especially because everyone says, oh, you know, Flowmasters, every Mustang has Flowmasters, but
yeah,
now no one has Flowmasters because everyone went to Borlas and, you know, MagnaFlows or pipes and all these other exhausts. So I said, you know what, F this, I'm going to the Flowmasters.
There you go.
So now everyone has the other exhausts, and now I got the Flowmasters, and so I mean the Machs sound kind of like Flowmasters. I think they sound a little better.
This is actually more of a deep tone than a usual X-Pipe. You get more of a rasp with an X-Pipe, but I'm surprised. There's a lot more bassy tone to the exhaust.
Well, it's great that you mentioned that, actually, because I just put this X-Pipe in prior to getting my motor rebuilt, and I was running a BBK X-Pipe, which is, honestly, I mean, it's a good bang for your buck, but I think it sounds like shit. I mean, with the Mach mufflers it did, and I'm pretty sure the BBK and the Bassani X-Pipe are the exact same pipe, or probably made in the same basement, but one costs like triple the amount of the other because you're paying for the name.
I hear you.
But you can get the UPR pipe for under $200. I think I might have even paid like $160 for it or something, and it sounds great.
This car have long tubes.
I'm running the stock manifolds.
Stock manifolds, okay.
Long tubes are a waste of money, unless you just want to pay, you know, well, if you do the install yourself, you figure you get a good pair of headers, you're going to spend, what, maybe $800?
Or more even, yeah. Especially if there's ceramic headers.
And then you figure, if you're not going to do the install yourself, I think any shop is going to charge for like at least 500 labor for that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And with a dyno tune after the headers, even on a 4-valve, we won't even talk about a 2-valve, you're probably only going to pick up 10 at the wheels.
10 at the wheels.
The thing is, you know what people think? They change the mid pipe and the headers at the same time, like they'll have the stock H pipe on the car,
right,
and they do the headers at the same time, and they think their power came from the headers when the power actually came from putting a high flow catted pipe or an off-road pipe on. You're not going to really gain. I seen 600 horsepower, 700 horsepower Cobras only pick up 20 at the wheels with long tubes.
Right.
And if you're running a supercharger or turbo, you're going to lose a little bit of boost actually when you go to the long tubes, because you're decreasing the back pressure, getting more flow.
Stock numbers on this car are what, 305 horse and 320 torque?
I believe that's it.
I believe that's correct.
Which, I don't know how, I mean, that's probably correct. I know the 2001 Cobras, they said they were 320 horse, but I know for a fact the Mach 1s are quicker.
Yeah.
So I don't know if, they say this car was underrated. It might have been like 5 or 10 horsepower underrated. Some people say it should have been 330 horse. I don't know.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I don't think, but I can tell you right now, the 2001 Cobra was probably overrated. They should have said that was 305 or something. But I mean they're great. I mean, listen, for its time, I mean, it was a quick car.
Yeah.
The cars nowadays, got 100 more horsepower out of the box. But yet again, all these new cars are a lot heavier, these older cars.
What is this weigh?
I never had it on a scale, but I think
it's like 32 and change, right?
No, it's like 30. I think it's like 34. challenges. I mean, look, you got all these Mopars, the challenges, the Chargers. I mean,
well over 4,000.
They're over 4,000 pounds. So it's like right there, you race a Mustang that's 3,200, like a Fox body, or you know, something, you know, an SN95 with weight reduction. You need over 100 rear wheel horsepower right there just to accommodate for the weight. So, I mean,
what do you have for suspension on this car? It's stock suspension. You have lowering springs, right?
I have Eibach Pro springs.
And that's what, inch and 1.4 in the back?
I think it's 1.5 in the front and maybe like 1 in the back. I'm not even sure. But it's funny. I didn't look at the specs on the springs, but I think the stock springs actually have a higher compression rate than the Eibachs. But you know, I just did it for cosmetics. I didn't do it for performance.
How does this car handle? You think the handling's?
It's a go-kart.
It's a go-kart.
I mean, they're definitely, if you want something refined or something, I would definitely say go to an 05 or newer.
Yeah.
You know, 2015 especially. It's like a Cadillac.
Even those, you get a considerable amount of body roll, but you could definitely feel a difference in handling. If you want a Mustang that handles, get a 15 plus with the IRS.
Yeah, I wouldn't I wouldn't challenge a 2015 with a good driver on turns with this.
Yeah. And what do you have for wheels? They're 18 or 19s?
They are 18 by 9 in the front, saline replicas.
From American Muscle, right?
From American Muscle,
yeah.
And 18 by 10s in the back. It's the typical New Edge Mustang setup.
Alright, here we go, highway pull. How does this pull compare to the 3-valve? A lot harder.
Let's crack the back a little bit under the
exhaust sound. How does this compare to your dad's Cobra?
It doesn't.
It doesn't? Those of you that don't know, his dad has a, what, 2003? 2004 Terminator Cobra convertible with a Whipple, correct?
2.9 Whipple.
2.9 Whipple. And that's making, what, 7-ish wheels?
I don't really know.
Doesn't really know.
North of 600.
North of 600 to the wheels.
And that's on a Mustang dyno. Not a dyno jet.
Not a dyno jet. It's a difference.
Well, this dyno's a heartbreaker.
What do you get for dyno with this car?
I don't know. I never had it on.
What does the butt dyno tell you? It's telling me over 400 crank horsepower. What do you think?
I think you have a very high reading butt dyno.
A little optimistic? I wouldn't doubt it.
Are you picking up that rattle coming from the rear end?
It might come on.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a little bit of a squeak. It's not, I'm sure, I mean, under high acceleration you won't be able to hear it, but it's not anything annoying.
I mean, that's pretty much it. I got a 6-disc CD changer.
Yeah.
Stock.
And the huge difference between this and the standard New Edge is obviously the functional ram air scoop.
The shaker.
The shaker, yeah.
You get that on there?
Yeah, absolutely. Everything, it's hilarious that...
Well, a lot of people don't realize, you know, especially people who don't know Mustangs, they see this on the road, they think it's the 260 horsepower GT, and what, you know, they don't understand is that a 2-valve GT and a 4-valve, I'm not saying a 4-valve is, you know, God or anything like that. I mean, with boost they are, but it's light years, you know, from a standard GT.
That's what I'm saying. If you're going to go New Edge and you're not going to go with the Cobra because you maybe can't afford it or whatnot, I think this is a sound investment. And you don't have a stick-on, double-sided tape, non-functional hood scoop like my car does and every other Mustang. They love that cosmetic. Looks good.
It adds to the fun factor. Is what it does. It's a fun factor.
Do you get a nice induction noise with the ram air scoop?
I can't hear it over the exhaust.
You can't hear it over the exhaust. Well, that was a very fun ride. We're now pulling back into the car show. That was awesome. Any other questions? Leave it in the comments section, and I'll get in touch with Mikey and he'll answer them for you because
You're
I'm
not really putting this on YouTube, are you?
I absolutely am. Alright, so I'm back where I started this video. I thoroughly enjoyed myself in Mikey's Mach 1 Mustang, and I hope you guys enjoyed too. Mikey is quite the character, as you can tell. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section. I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability, and if I can't, I'll be in contact with Mike, and I'll certainly try to reply as best I can. If you like this video, please hit that like button. Also, if you think this video is worth passing along, share it. This has been All Things Automotive. Andrew, take care. See you in the next video.